Yo, it's sad out here, man. Like, what's been coming to my mind a lot lately, um, just as things move along and as things get worse, um, financially for people, it's like, how long can people afford to struggle? Like, how much is left? How long can people sustain the struggle? Um, I know somebody, female, um, with 4 kids. She get public assistance, government assistance, um, and they took her amount of what she would get, um, from the government. They took it from a nice number of whereas though she could be able to feed her children and everything to $400, bro, for 4 kids. $400 for 4 kids. I'm gonna say 3 kids because one of her kids grown. For 3 kids and herself. So on her case, on her information, on her whatever, she got 3 kids on there that's under 18 and she got herself on there. And it just make me think like, how the fuck is you gonna feed yourself and your kids with 400 and something dollars with a part-time job? You're not getting 40 hours a week. You're not making a serious amount of money an hour. But because they see that you working, they want to cut your food stamps damn near in half, a little bit more than half. They want to cut your food stamps. That's why I say, like, the system, bro, and everything surrounding that shit, bro. What it seems like, not even just stopping at the system, just the people in power. It's like it almost seems like they trying to squeeze us out, bro. People don't have money to do nothing with their kids. People just going to work just to fucking stop, like, save themselves from drowning. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like people are just going to work to have something coming in. Like, how long, how sustainable is that? How long is that gonna last? 400 and something dollars, bro. Bread like $7, bro. You ain't even get into the fact that some of these schools expect you to pack lunch, pack snacks for your kids. It's snack time. You ain't get into the part of, like I said, wanting to do things with your children, take them places, spend time. We ain't even getting into none of that. Other bills, gas, maintenance on whatever you need maintenance on. Like, you might have a fucking pet. This life is not sustain. This way of living is not sustainable. And I used to think like, yo, go to another country, go to another. I was go to another country crazy. It's still politics and government shit, and it's all about a dollar, bro. It's still like that over there. Only thing I can say they probably got that we don't have is more organic shit, or it's less people over top of each other. I can find that in Delaware. If I go to Delaware, it's not overpopulated. I don't have to leave the country for that. That shit ain't no different than America. America just got more people, so it's overcrowded. But it ain't no different, bro. Anywhere you go, that shit is gonna catch up to you, bro. The beast, all that shit gonna catch up to you, bro. It's a never-ending thing. It don't stop chasing you, bro. It don't stop chasing you. That's why I say, like, it's up to the people. We at the point where we gotta make a choice. We gotta make a decision. It's not on them. They doing what they've been doing. It's just getting worse. It's getting more intense. It's getting more out of control. It's up to the people. People It could go, going to a Beyonce concert can go viral and everybody could fall in the line. Everybody could go online and talk about Chris Brown concert, Chris Brown tickets, and everybody on there talking about, oh, I'm in the queue, and I'm number 50,121. We could do all of that. All of the other bullshit could go viral of what we should do and what we should, all of that shit. Paying $10,000 for Beyonce tickets and meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of those things can go viral and everybody could fall in line and everybody can get on the same program. But nothing's going viral about, yo, man, let's leave these jobs. Let's walk out these jobs. Let's not go to work for a week. We got to make them feel it. It's to the point, bro. It's up to us, bro. Listen, if this shit keep going on year after year after year after year, we have nobody to blame but ourselves. We have nobody to blame but ourselves, bro. If this shit is still going on, everybody blaming Donald Trump. He just running his play. He's doing what he's designed to do, what he's told to do. He's just doing his job. He's not, y'all niggas think he in control of the world. He not in control of this fucking world. There's people in places we can't even imagine. There's people with the type of power we can imagine. All this shit just some power trippy shit. We talking about what the people got to do. If we still in this, well, it's gonna be worse. If it's like this though, and it's not deep, if the struggle is not declining, and it's continuing to ascend, we don't have nobody to blame but ourselves, bro. It's strength in numbers. If we don't get the fuck together and stop going to work, if we don't get together and stop buying and stop consuming shit, bro, how the fuck you got a woman with 3 kids that's under 18 with a part-time job, and you going to take more than half of her food stamps away from her because she has a part-time job? She don't get full-time hours. I already know the criteria and everything they ask for and what you can and can't have. And she done been through this shit before. I done been around to see it. I done been around to hear about it. They ain't never took that amount of her assistance away from her having a part-time job, bro. $400 and something, bro, for 3 kids, for 4 people basically. Her 4 mouths, three kids, and her. And that's the fucked up part, cause they do these things, and yeah, it's easier for an adult to adapt. It's easier for an adult to maneuver. I ain't gonna eat for the day, or I'm fasting, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's easier for an adult to do that. You can't break the news to no kids. You can't explain to no motherfucking kids, yo, no snacks today. Oh, we don't got no more snacks. Oh, I can't get you this. Oh, we can't go here. You know how that shit feel? They make all these nut ass rules, and they tamper with so much. And they do so much bullshit with the economy and the money and the assistance and the things that, without question, should just be running smoothly because there's kids involved. They make all of these decisions and shit, life-changing decisions, and they leave it to the fucking parents that have to break the news to their children. You know how many parents around the world gotta tell their kids that we gotta downsize, or we can't do this, or the little things, we might not be able to go to the park because that's gas, or we might not be able to go to the zoo, or we might not be able to go to the movies because that costs money. It's like, this shit gotta crumble. This shit has to crumble, bro. This economy, America, and I hope I'm here to see it. I want nothing more than for this shit to crumble, bro. I want to see the looks on these motherfuckers' faces. I want to see these motherfuckers sweat. But the people gotta take the power back. We gotta put the differences to the side. Cause like I said, it's something like this where this is what I'm trying to say. This ain't one of them situations that you can just say you lived through to tell your side of the story. Or this ain't one of them situations where you see it happening, but you just complain about it, complain about it, complain about it, complain about it. We see it happening in real time. Every day we wake up, it's on the news, tariffs, inflation, economy, recession. This not that. For once, we gotta look at it for what it is. This not that. This not one of them things where you just sit and you talk and you gossip and you get on the phone and you tell your girlfriend or you tell your homies or y'all in the barbershop or y'all. This not that. We can't keep doing that. Because I noticed that. Same shit niggas did in '08. And all of the other times where I guess it was a recession that I was able to experience or kind of understand what was going on. This ain't that, bro. It ain't never been like this. I don't feel like it's ever been like this. In my 37 years on earth, I don't think it's ever been like this to the point where it's just out of control. We can't just sit around and gossip and talk about it. We got to take action. Niggas got to do something about it. We gotta put our differences to the side. This how you know it's bad, like where we see what's going on, we complaining about it, we processing it, we understand it, and we still can't put our differences to the side. This ain't about no color. This ain't about nothing else. This is about the well-being of just humans. People being able to survive. Like I said, other times, like people can't even afford to even have certain struggles. How you can't afford to have a struggle? It's certain struggles that's out of people's reach. It's certain struggles that's unaffordable for some people. Some people don't even have a house or a car. Some people don't even have the standard base shit, like the standard shit. For some people, the bar is all the way the fuck down the bottom. They squeezing people out. They want people. It's like without saying it, but it's like you can see what's happening. You can feel what's going on. Like, they pushing people out, bro. Or they just, I don't know, they trying to starve people out. I don't fucking know, but I'm cool. When I hear about stories like that, I hear about people's situations like that, it do affect me because I might know this person. I might be close to this person. I don't want to see them go through that. I don't want to see their kids go through that shit. I don't want my kids to go through that. When I stopped working, shit did change. I had to, certain shit that my kids knew I was good for, I wasn't good for it. But I knew the decision I was making was more so for myself, right? But it still made me feel a way when I had to say no, or I can't, or not right now. My kids knew the difference because my kids was spoiled. And they still is to a certain extent. But it's like, I know what that's like to be able to have to tell your kids, no, we can't do this. That shit, bro. When I left my gig, bro, the type of person I am, I'm already trying to imagine my fall and how much it might hurt. You know that? Like, as humans, we do that sometimes. Like, we might not know exactly how it's going to feel, but we try to imagine. We try to put ourselves, like, I ain't even fucking know. I don't know how a tattoo feel. But when people describe how I felt, I used to pinch my shit and be like, damn, that's going to feel like that 100 times. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you try to imagine the best way you can on how it's going to feel without knowing exactly how it's going to feel. You know what I mean? So when I left my gig, I was trying to like plan for certain shit that was going to be inevitable because I wasn't going to have no money coming in. Not knowing that it was no way that I could really plan for how it was going to actually feel when it was going to actually happen. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of shit, I was just like, yo, I'm detaching from shit, bro, because I was noticing that was bringing me the most stress. So much, I had so many attachments to things. My car, income, materials, being able to do this, I was attached to so much. So I was telling myself, man, I don't care about that shit. But then when it started to really happen, it felt a lot different than what I imagined it to feel like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I went through that because it allowed me to detach and not like worship things, materials and shit like that. They come, they go, right? For me, I'm cool. Even in this, I came up poor. I've been in the struggle. I've been without. I'm gonna be okay. I could go a couple days without grub. I could go, you get what I'm saying? I fast for 3 days without water, like I've done all of that. You see what I'm saying? It's like putting yourself through certain shit so you can be cool. Like if that time ever has to come. It's like putting yourself through a little, you know what I'm saying? A little, putting yourself through adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can be prepared for when times come when it's like you really might have to use that shit. My biggest thing, and it was like that, my biggest thing, and it was like that when I left the gig, and even now in certain times and moments, is my kids. And anybody who has kids, anybody that's a parent, that's the hardest part. That's where the vulnerability is. That's where it hurt the most. It's not so much as you, because as an adult, you're like, man, I could go without. I'm gonna be okay. If I have to, if this big drastic shift happens. But it's like, I don't respect it because the people with the power that be, it's kids out here. And it's gonna affect them as well. You know what I'm saying? With you know, having to tell your kids you can't do certain shit or they can't have certain. Kids don't understand that, bro. They shouldn't have to understand that. They shouldn't have to understand that. You know what I mean? So it's just, man, like I said, I was just like, yo, I'm leaving all this shit behind. I'm going to another country, bro. You can't escape what they doing. And that's just me being real to myself. You can't be real with yourself. You can't be real with nobody else. It's no escaping this shit. It's no escaping this shit. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, realizing that there's no escaping it. You can't go nowhere to escape this shit. It's all about money and power. It's all about keeping the people under control, in control. It's all about keeping the people in line, keeping them at the bottom. It's all about them keeping a boot on niggas' necks. So in knowing that, y'all, people need to start processing and understanding. Instead of everything being a joke and a game and the internet and social media and sitting back scrolling and having a good old time, niggas got to start stepping into reality. Is this the reality that niggas want for the rest of for the rest of your time you're gonna be here on earth? Like, is this what niggas want? Is this what niggas is willing to accept? This not one of them situations where you can just cry about it, bitch about it, and just go back to whatever you was doing. Something gotta be done. People gonna have to really start coming together. People really gonna have to start or stop consuming. Like, we gotta do something to whereas we can gain leverage. And they can take us serious, because the shit that they doing is like, it's crazy. It's unrealistic. It seemed fake. It seemed like a bad dream, bro. I was even telling Shorty, like, you can't get down on yourself, because what the government doing, or how they cracking down on shit, or how they fucking people over, you might have never been successful. You may have never been rich. That might not be in your cards to be a successful person or a rich person. So what you saying? That's what they want you to think. Like, damn, man, see, I don't want to rely on this government assistance shit because da-da-da-da-da. No, nigga, if you pay taxes or whatever the case may be, if you got 3 kids and you need assistance for the time, you need assistance. All that fucking money they got, yeah, they can assist you on some food stamps so you can feed your motherfucking kids. You may never be successful to where as though you can come out here and pay for food with cash, and then go pay your mortgage, and then go pay your car note, and then, like, I think everybody should get food stamps. Whether you working 40 hours or you working 20, I think everybody should have a fucking food stamp card. Now, maybe not that amount, but everybody should get some type of help with buying food, especially since you niggas want to make this shit so high. And then if you got to pay some of it with a cash, you got to remain in balance. You get. But, like, man, listen, they had you feeling like, oh, it's my fault. No, bro. No. Fuck that. You getting assistance for your kids. People out here that really need that shit, bro. That really need to be able to feed their motherfucking kids. It's hard enough. That's why I said, like, I know that this shit gotta come to an end. I know that something is gonna happen, and I hope it do. I hope it's very, very I hope it's a very big thing that happens to these people that been having their foots on people's neck for so long. I hope it's out of this world. And I just hope it work out for the people, man, that's struggling. People that's just getting by. People that went from middle class to lower class. You know what I mean? For the have-nots. Like, because it's a shame, bro. It's a shame. Not making excuses for some bitches that want to be on welfare and bucking the system, but shit, I'm not even knocking them. They got the right idea. Buck the system. Because they going to buck your motherfucking ass. Yeah, get over. If you could get a Section 8 crib, if you could, at this point, because they don't give a fuck about the people on the ground level that's trying to do it the right way and trying to do it by the book. They don't give a fuck about you, nigga. We frown upon the people that's sitting on welfare and they taking advantage of welfare and all that kind of shit. We frown upon them. They got the right idea the whole motherfucking time. Yeah. Because they don't give a fuck about you. So if you can find a loophole, why not? I used to frown upon a lot of these niggas being niggas, fucking it up for everybody. The whole time they probably got the right idea. Because the system don't care about you. They'll give you a portion of a portion. I see somebody going through it with 3 kids, bro. You can't feed one child off $400, bro, for a month. I'll say 2 kids. You can't feed yourself and 1 child. You add 3 fucking kids of different ages with different eating habits, different, they going through growth spurts. Like, they crazy out here, bro. That's why I said it's never been like this. It's to the point where it's just not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to capacity. The elevator's to capacity. The bridge is to capacity. However you want to, you know what I'm saying, put it. Like, it's too much now. It's at the point where it's like, it has to crumble. It has to fall. People are struggling. My mom was like, yeah, but that's why people going to be selling pussy more than ever, and they're going to be having speakeasies and blah. You got to afford to pay for pussy. You got to be able to afford to go to a speakeasy. You not understand what's going on. I know my mom understand, but people don't have money to do nothing. You can't even afford to get laid. You can't afford to go to a speakeasy if that's what you're thinking about. You shouldn't even be thinking about it. This type of shit, under these type of circumstances. How can you think about having a good time when every day is like this? You can't run from nothing. You can't escape. It's like this. It's on 10 every day. And I'm a pro escapist. This a different kind of shit. Nigga, you could drink and smoke and all that. You can do whatever you want to do to try to escape, bro. You're gonna wake up with the heat. The heat gonna be on 100 tomorrow. And the next day. And it's just a different type of, this shit is different. This struggling so bad, this the shit that make you want to say, hold up, let me focus. I need to be on point. Ain't no need to be trying to escape no problem. I need to figure this shit for real. I need to really figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit just ain't to be played with. You know what I mean? Like, you that shit'll sober you up when you see how serious it is. Damn, they went up on what? Damn, they doing this? Oh, man, what the fuck? Like, certain shit, bro. So it's like, even that made me think. I'm telling my mom, like, man, I remember when I was a young boy, getting money from my grandma. And I remember them days where I get down to my last little $10 and shit. I had to make a decision as a young nigga. Do I get something to eat? Or do I get high? Do I grab me a little bag of weed? Grab me a $10 bag of weed. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little blunt. Or do I get me a little platter or something like that? It got to that point. I remember those days, but that's what it's like right now for grown ass people. You get into everybody at that point where it's like, either I do this or I'm gonna do this. What's most important? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where people at. And it's like you gotta live with it. You know what I mean? But it's like, man, this shit bad, bro. Like, they squeezing everything out of people. They taking everything away from people. And like I said, for me, I'm a survivor, bro. We was poor, bro. I came up like that. I came up eating once a day before I knew what intermittent fasting was, bro. Before I knew what eating once a day was, bro. Just due to the conditions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how to survive. A lot of people don't know how to navigate through the struggle. I didn't like it at the time because I thought it was just some bum shit. Like, damn, we fucked up. And it was what it was. But looking back on it, understanding the era that I was brought up in and everything like that, and I had adversity and shit I had to go through, it's really like, man, it's like it's added to my toolbox. It's a skill added to my bag. It's a superpower. A lot of people don't know how to survive the struggle. Aside from those people, kids, young, small children, they shouldn't even have to worry about that. They should be worry, stress-free, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit turn into something else. When they see mom struggling, they see dad struggling, they don't got it. They want to go out here and get it on their, you know what I'm saying? That's the hamster wheel that black people been on for forever. Just seeing your parents struggle, not having it in the house. It's like, bro, they trifling, bro. That's why I said they just doing what they always been doing. They, the people in power. It's up to us as people. Everything else can go viral. Everything else can be a thing to talk about, to discuss, that can make its way around the internet for everybody to repost it and do this and do that. Why the fuck can't, yo, we not going to work next week? Nobody go to work. Nobody do this. Nobody do that. Yeah, you might get fired, but they gonna have to fire you, and then they gonna see it's 1 million other motherfuckers. Now it's 2 million. Now it's 10 million. Oh, let them report that. They report all the fucking violence that's going on in the city and around the world, and all the inflations and tariffs. Give them something else to report. I bet you they report that shit. 1 million people. Oh, the numbers are growing. Now it's 3 million people that didn't make it into work today. Oh my goodness. Watch how fat. You're not gonna be out of work a week, bro. You're not. If everybody get on the same, you're gonna have people, you're gonna have some loosies out there that ain't gonna fuck with it, and that's cool, fuck them. But if everybody on the same page and that shit start picking up and getting traction, bro, it's not gonna last. They gonna have to step away from calculating their riches. They gonna have to step away from whatever it is they gotta step away from. They gonna have to pay attention to the people. Oh shit, we losing money. We losing money. People ain't going to work. We're not making money. Nobody's buying anything. We're not making money. That's the only way. And I know it ain't gonna happen, bro, but that's the only way this shit can change, bro. Is if we stand on business. That's the only way. Outside of that, other than that, it's just gonna be people complaining, people bitching, people worrying, people stressing, people being sad, and doing nothing about it. I'm telling you, dog. It's going to have to come down to people having to do something about it. Everything else in the fucking world can go viral. Everything else is a meme and a fucking joke. But this shit right here that is fucking disgusting and it's fucking, it got people fucked up. We can't make this a big issue. Only thing we can do is talk about it and express the way it makes us feel. Why not do something about it? And it's, you know, the fucked up thing about it is the solution is clear as day. Niggas is just pussy. Niggas is scared. No, bro, I ain't trying to lose my gig, bro. I gotta pay these bills, bro. And they don't trust that other people gonna do it. I get it, but it's like, bro, something gotta fucking happen, bro. Cause they gonna keep running. Like, not gonna lie, if don't nothing happen, if we don't do nothing about it, if you can believe it, this shit only gonna get worse, dog. Yo, they gonna run this shit up to places that we couldn't imagine them. Like, it's gonna get to place like, I'm gonna be honest, right now in this very moment, with everything going on, I can't imagine right now things getting any worse than this. But in the back of my mind, just because I can't imagine it, I know it's going to. And it's going to be a new thing that we're going to be talking about. And it's going to be oh my God. And I knew it was fucked up, right? When people wouldn't even park their cars. When gas was damn near $4 a gallon. $4 a gallon. That's when I knew. I said, oh yeah, this shit is over with. We just dickheads. We program, bro. It's scary. Like, I was giving people the benefit out. Niggas gonna park their cars up, get bikes, skateboards, rollerblades, whatever. niggas was still driving. And they had no fucking money. Niggas was probably after paying gas, bro. And as long as that's the mentality, we fucked. Because most people think like that. By any means. You keep thinking like that, you making it worse and worse and worse and worse for the rest of us, bro. That we know this shit ain't right. We see something wrong in this shit. We not on no by any means shit. It should never be by any means. It should have never been by any means. It's not by any means. Cause you keeping them niggas in power. You keeping them niggas where they at the top, and they know that about people, bro. They know it's by any means with people. They'll pick up a 4th and 5th job. No, bro, you should be able to have your job, your full-time gig, if that's what you want to do. If you're getting government assistance, everybody should get that for real, at least $200 in food stamps or whatever, and still have time for your kids, bro, and be able to live your life the way you want to live your life. But it's like this shit is a mess, man. This shit is a mess, bro. And it's sad, bro, because they do this shit and it affects everybody. It affects everybody. It affects your kids. It affects your mood in the household, how you feel, how you acting. Now you got an attitude, your money ain't how it used to be, or you really don't have no money, or the little extra money you did have, now you don't have it because you didn't account for them niggas to take $600 in assistance from. Like, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The kids see mom mood change or dad mood change, or things is not the same and can't do the things y'all used to do and enjoy. How many times you gonna go to the free park? You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. How many times you gonna do that? Yes, even as a parent, but even as a kid, that shit get boring. We want to do something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's like, it's for me personally, how I feel about it, something has to happen. Something drastic has to happen. We have to put these niggas in we got to put these niggas in their place. Shouldn't nobody have that much power, bro. Shouldn't nobody have that much power, bro. You got people out here suffering, trying to make it look like they not suffering. I think that's the dumbest shit in the world. You need help. You need fucking help. We all do. It's out of control. I believe in smiling to keep from crying, but like, bro, at some point, like, this shit, wow. You know what I mean? Y'all keep making it seem like, oh no, we cool, we good. That's like somebody asks you, how you feeling? Oh, I'm fine, I'm good. They don't, if you don't tell them, they don't know. Oh, she said she's fine. I'm not about to be deep diving and are you sure? How's your mental stability? I'm not doing, you said you fine, you fine. That's how people is portraying it. Like they cool out here, like everything good. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get it by any means. All right. And then one day you're gonna wake up and the shit that you love and enjoy, it's gonna be out of your reach. It's gonna be wild expensive. Little shit going out there, like all that shit, bro. They're gonna be up in all of this shit. But you a hustler, right? By any means, right? You the type nigga that pay $20 for AIDS because you a hustler and you got it. You could by any means. You know what I mean? On that too cool shit. Motherfucking haircut start going up to $200. You got it, right? You a hustler, right? When that shit start, it ain't, see, that's the thing. For a lot of people, it ain't hit home yet. It ain't hit where, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hit the shit that you enjoy. For a lot of people, it's like, well, it ain't affecting me. Bro, you don't understand, dog. A lot of the shit, monsters and shit, they grow to be bigger monsters and bigger monsters, globs, they just big ass monsters, bro. They feeding off this shit. So it's gonna become a bigger monster, bro. All of this economic shit, all of this shit is gonna become a bigger monster. We feeding it. You see what I'm saying? So eventually it's gonna hit everything. So just because it ain't make it to your doorstep yet or to your driveway yet or whatever the case may be, don't mean that it's not going to. It will. It's going to get there. Know that. Know that. Nobody's exempt. It's going to affect everybody. Even the motherfucking super rich people, because I'm telling you, if this shit get too out of control, people gonna break and they're gonna start doing heinous shit. The rich is going to become the prey. The rich people gonna be getting hunted. They're going to be hunted. The poor people gonna do the hunting, the rich people gonna be hunted, bro. If it's not already like that, I don't know, but yeah. Nobody's going to be safe, bro. Everybody's going to suffer in some kind of way. Just because you're not suffering financially and you up, don't mean that you ain't got to worry about motherfuckers coming after you. If it get too crazy, but it's like, bro, if everybody keeps saying it's not gonna get no better and it's only gonna get worse, what you think gonna happen? Like, this shit gonna be a real deal. What's that movie called? The fuck is the movie called? Damn. The Purge shit. Yeah, it's gonna be the Purge out this bitch.